guys, this is Hassan from HTFX, and now I want to talk about New Zealand dollar, US dollar, and what's going on here. Okay, so I'm starting this analysis from a weekly perspective. Okay, so whatever this triangle shape starts, it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is an impulsive wave. Okay, now in an impulsive wave, you need some of the rules. Okay, some of the rules are here. First rule is being you should always measure the first wave. I will put it here. You should always do third wave, and you should also always measure the fifth wave, or so-called fifth wave, where you think that it is. Okay, so then you should think to yourself this: which one is the second biggest here? Well, the second largest wave, longest wave I'm talking about, is the fifth wave here. So what you should do is take your fib tool, okay, and take 161.8 out of it, this way. If your third wave here, as you can see, it is almost the same. If this your so-called 161.8 was here and your it was here, but your third wave was not long enough, it means that whatever this is was not impulsive wave, or how you labeled it is not true. Okay, so the most important rule in an impulsive wave is to have a one wave that is extended, and this extended wave has to be 161.8 out of the second largest impulsive move. Okay, so now that we have this on the way, like I wrote here, now what we need is to think about what it can be. Well, I said here 1, but I said here A, but let's say that I'm wrong. Can we do something different? Okay. Well, as you can see, this move, whatever this ended here, this degree, we don't know, but something started here. So if this was not wave A, but wave 1, and I'm making a mistake, then let's see if this price action says actually can it happen or not. Well, if it's 1, it means that this will be 2. Why this will be 2? Well, if it's 2 here and you have 3 here and you have a 4th here, the 4th wave cannot come into the territory of the first wave. It's not. If it does, it means that it is not a classical impulsive move, but a terminal move. But a terminal move cannot start as a wave. So this cannot be a place for second wave. Well, let's say this is the second wave. Okay, good. So what it means, we need a third wave. Well, this will be the third wave, like here. But please don't. Actually, let me change color so that these don't intervene. Okay, so I will do like 32 here, and let me get rid of this for you. Sorry. So let's say that this is second wave, and let's say this is a third wave. Well, if that's the case, we should do is take the first wave and take 161.8 out of it, and let's see if we will have an extension. Okay, so if we do that, to go a little bit like this, it means that third wave should have been like this minimum. Well, let's see if it is. As you can see, it is not. It means that this cannot be an impulsive wave like how we are describing it now. So now that we know that this cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what we do is get rid of it and let's label it as wave 1 or wave A. Now, if you have an impulsive move as a wave A, what do we need? We need a wave B and we need a wave C. Well, we also know that if we are in a zigzag, it means that wave 1 and wave the third wave has to C wave has to be somewhere similar in time, or almost the same actually. So what we do, where was this? I forgot already. Okay, so this is our A wave. This is our this. Now what's the problem here? Well, the problem is, as you can see, the time is not match. It means that whatever the C wave is a terminal move. Look, as you can see, I did it like this to show you guys that this is a terminal move. Well, if it's a terminal move from here to here, it should have come in this amount of time. You should take this. I'm using this shape for to measure time. Okay, so I'm doing this. I'm using my Fibonacci time zone tool from here to here, and I'm taking 50% of it. Okay, so if I put my 50% here, as you can see, the price has come all the way down in 50% of time. Now I can say that, safely say, yes, this was an ABC as a wave A. Why? And why? Because now that it has come, it also did this to me. If I put my 0 to B trend line here, this price in this time come and broken 0 to B trend line and come all the way back to B. It means that this is a valid wave A. Good. If I have a valid wave A and I have a wave B, what should I do? Well, I should label where this wave A is ended. So I will do exactly this, wave A. And where did this wave B go? Wave B ended. Okay, so what I do is I take my Fibonacci retracement level from where this wave started and where this is ended. Okay, so it started here, ended here. Where did this B wave end? Well, it actually ended somewhere bigger than 618 level. It means that whatever this A, B, C, it will be a flat pattern. So whatever we have here for A, B, C is a flat pattern. What kind of flat is, of course, important? Well, because this fifth wave is actually uh, finished on top of wave A, we can say that we are in like a normal B wave situations. For example, we don't have an elongated flat, or we don't have a flat with a failure. So if this ABC is done, what we need? Well, we need this. Now, is this ABC did end somewhere on like on a bigger degree, such as wave? I am not so sure, but let's say that this is a wave A on even bigger degree. Can I put it here? Well, no, I cannot. Why? Because I should do this now. Where is this 0 for this ABC? Well, it's here. Where is this B wave? Here. How much did this time taken for this? This much. Did it come to this level on half of this time? As you can see, no. So it means that this ABC needs an X wave. Now this X wave can be here, as I'm thinking. If this is our X, here we have a wave A and a wave B here. Now after this ABC, X, A, B, C, we are not so sure that this is done here. Now after this, as you can see, I proved, like, I don't mean like prove, but I showed it to you that this is because of this, because of this, because now after this we have to speculate. Why? Because just because I said this is a wave X, it doesn't mean wave X here. It can actually be wave X is somewhere here or here, and we are just in a lower degree ABC pattern. But let's say on this example that this X wave is done here, and we have some wave A, some wave B. Now, and also after this wave A, wave B, what do we need? But we need a wave C. So, to be able to trade this wave C, I have to go to a lower time frame, such as, let's try to go for 4 hours. So, okay, let's go like this. Let's go like this, a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay. Now, if this wave B is done, somewhere around, it does look like it is like a type of triangle. It does look like it is done somewhere around here. Well, if it is, and this is a wave C, what we should think? Well, of course, what we should think is if you're going for a wave C on this side, I am immediately assuming that we will have another pattern, like a flat pattern, actually what I'm thinking, because this move actually looks like it can be impulsive, but also we can be in a wave such as this. So after this, if you remember this wave, X was here, then we had a wave A here, and a wave B here, and now in a wave C here. So if this is a wave A, this is a wave B, what are the situations? Well, this can be a wave C as an impulsive move as a flat, or after this wave X, we can end it with a flat, or actually we can end it with a triangle too. So it can be wave C, wave D, or something like wave E. So now is the tricky part. The tricky part is to figure out what's going on in this lower time frame as wave C, so that we can understand if we are looking for an impulsive move or no. So let's see what it is. Can it be something like this? Let's try to figure it out. So what I would do here, first, because this actually does look like an impulsive wave, what I will do is I will do something like this. I will think that this is wave 1, we have somewhere around wave 2 here, and I would think that we have something like wave 3 on the future. Now, if we are looking for a situation like this, then what we should do is actually not the time. I'm sorry. We should take this tool to measure how long the length of first wave, and take 161.8 out of it. Okay, and try to understand where is this third wave has to go if it is impulsive. Well, okay, here it is. Now, if this is a impulsive move, we need third wave to go minimum. It can go so much higher, minimum to here. Okay, so if you want to do that, what you should also need to do is something similar. What it is? Well, you will have to go 1 degree lower. So you have to go 1 degree lower. I don't remember the color of one lower degree, but let's put it here something like this. So we need wave 1, 2, okay, and you need a third wave. Now, if this is a third wave, you need something like a fourth wave here. Or maybe this is already a fourth wave. After this fifth wave has to go minimum like this. Okay, so now I want you to look at something. So let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. Okay, so what is the length of wave 1? This one. And let's put it here. This, okay, this does look like it will be larger. So I will take this as an example. As you can see, we have a third wave extension on this is as well. Look, more than 161.8 third wave is ending. So what we should do? Well, we should do like this. So 2 to 4 trend line we should put. Now, we have a problem here. What's the problem? The problem is this: 2 to 4 trend line has to be clean. So either the fourth wave is not done here, and it will do something like this as a fourth wave, and then it will start fifth wave. This is one of the solutions. Or it means that whatever we put here as a second wave is not true. It's not where it's supposed to be. It means that this is not wave 1 here, but maybe wave 1 here, and wave 2 is here. Okay, this is a possibility too. Okay, or the other possibility, wave 1 is here, but wave 2 is somewhere here as a running correction. So we have in a running correction this stuff is looking something like this. We have a even lower degree. Let's try it like this. So we have even lower degrees, such as like A, B, maybe even B here, and we have a terminal C wave somewhere like this here. Or it can be something like A, B, C, and X wave, A, B, C, D, E, even like a triangular formation here to end the second wave. Now, if it's like this, then our second wave can be here. Okay, so it's your job to find out what's going on, to really understand how the situation is going. If it's like this, then we will have a fifth wave, and what we will do after this fifth wave is done, if I understand that the fifth wave is done and this third wave is done here, this of course C wave will not be done here, but it means that we will start a fourth wave. And when we will start the fourth wave, what will I do? I will do the same. Now, our fourth wave, in this example, in this time, because the second wave is here, will be something like this. So the fourth wave is actually will take that type of time and that type of angle, okay? And then it will start. Because why? Well, because I just said to you, the third wave, any part of the third wave cannot touch the 0 to 2 trend line. And because the 0 to 2 trend line, no, I'm sorry, not the 0 to, no, I'm sorry. So, forget what I said, it's not true. Well, I have to take 2 to 4 trend line, which is, I don't know why I made this mistake, but I'm sorry, but okay. But still, this is not true. Please forget this. We should do this 2 to 4 trend line, and this 2 to 4 trend line, it should be in minimum this, because if it's more than this for orange fourth wave, let me put it like this to make my mistake bad, fix my mistake. If it's like this, we have a trouble because third wave is touching it. So fourth wave will be done something like this. Okay, so after this 161.8 level come, I will make sure that if I am in a long already, I would take some positions here, and I would wait for this 2 to 4 trend line broken, or when the fourth wave is done, and go for the fifth wave, or something in that nature I would do. And also, if I make sure that the fourth wave is done, what I can do is I can always take this first wave, the length of first wave, and take 618 out of it. Okay, so I will take 618, 61.8 out of it, and I will put where this fourth wave is done. Well, in this example, we just don't know, but as an example, we put the fourth wave here as a fifth wave, and I will trade the fifth wave like this in a long. Or I can even do to still wait for fifth wave to do, and I will not take a long, and when it will break 2 to 4 trend line like this, no, what I mean is when this fifth wave is done, I don't take a long from here or something, but when the fifth wave is done, I will try to take it when I'm thinking like fifth wave is done, I can take a short for the price to break to the 4 trend line. That is also another possibility. I'm sorry, in this video I did make a couple of mistakes, but I hope that I didn't confuse you so much. But this is only this Impulsvie option, okay? On another video, just because I don't have enough time, on another video I want to do the same conclusion from here, but let's try to play in a possibility of a corrective pattern, such as not this wave, this is the wave 1, but we will do as a wave A, here we will do as a B, and now whatever we think it will be the C wave, and then we will need an X wave and that kind of stuff. And let's see if that idea can work too. Okay, thank you so much guys, see you on the next one.